Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be filming this look right here. It is a nice, simple, everyday, natural summer look. I'm trying out this new setup. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm not in my normal setup. I actually moved back home to the suburbs. It's weird out in these parts. It's really quiet. But hopefully that means I'll be able to film more. Before we get into the tutorial though, make sure you subscribe to this channel, click the button down below, and make sure you hit the bell button so you get notifications for future videos. Alright, let's get started on the actual tutorial. Before I put on any product, I'm just going to prime my face using the Benefit Professional Primer. I'm just going to take a little bit, like that much, and just apply it towards my face that needs some extra care and priming throughout the day. Since this is going to be more of a natural summer look, I'm going to recommend going for a BB cream, a CC cream, or a tinted moisturizer rather than your typical full coverage foundation for this look, because you kind of want your skin to peek through. You want it to look natural. You want it to look nice and summery. I'm just going to take the Supergoop CC cream and I'm just going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender. I mean, you guys, honest to God, this is my favorite foundation out of all the ones I own. It's not very cakey, but it provides great coverage in my opinion. I'm just really disappointed because they stopped carrying the medium deep shade, which is the one I use. It's been sold out for a hot minute and something tells me they're not going to restock. And now we're going to apply concealer. So I'm just going to take my Glossier Flex Concealer in the shade Medium and I'm going to apply that with a concealer brush. So I'm just going to apply it to the under eye area, around the corners of the nose because I tend to get red there, and then just on all the random blemishes I have going on around my face right now. My skin's actually been clearing up quite a lot, and I credit that to having an actual consistent skincare routine instead of just changing products every week when I get frustrated with stuff not working. And it's been going pretty well, but I'm breaking out a little bit, and I don't know if you can see on camera, but I have quite a few breakouts on my forehead right now, which actually really never ever happens. Not even when I'm having bad skin days in general. Again, just taking my Beauty Blender, I'm going to blend it all out. Low-key, like, if I'm not really trying, honestly, I would step out the door like this, but for some of you bald eyebrow ass bitches, this isn't gonna do. So I'm gonna just go with this Kat Von D Signature Brow in the shade Dark Brown. So I'm just gonna take the spoolie side and brush my brow down, carefully line the top. Then I'm gonna brush up and do the same for the bottom. And then I'm just gonna draw in hair like strokes where it's kind of spores. And if y'all want a good drugstore alternative, NYX does a good fine-tipped eyebrow pencil as well for like half the price. Go ahead and brush that with a spoolie, make everything even. You just want to take your concealer and your concealer brush again and just clean everything up. So now we're gonna repeat with the other brow. Y'all ever feel like you have a struggle brow, like, you know, the brow that's harder to do and ends up looking like, you know, the busted one? This is my struggle brow. So to just set everything in place, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. So now that brows are done, I'm going to move on to adding some color to the face. So first I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. contour stick in the shade Universal, and I'm going to go with the bronzer side, and I'm just going to add a little bit of definition to the face. So first I'm going to just add a little bit to the cheekbone. And I'm also going to bronze the temples just a little bit. So for the cheeks, I'm going to blend it with the e.l.f. contouring brush. And for the temples, I'm going to blend it in with the Beauty Blender. So now I'm going to set everything. So I'm going to use the Wet n Wild contouring palette. This is in the shade, I think this was the shade Toffee actually. For the under eyes, I'm just going to take a damp Beauty Blender and I'm going to set it on the lighter side. For you guys to avoid that powdery cakey look, it's important that you're using a damp Beauty Blender to do this. Then I'm just going to take my e.l.f. contour brush again and dip it in the darker side. And just dust all the excess off and just set the bronze areas. And then just taking the e.l.f. Total Face brush, I'm going to go ahead and just brush all the excess off and blend everything together. I want to contour my nose slightly, so I'm just going to take an e.l.f. blending brush, just get a little bit of the darker shade on the tip. And again with my e.l.f. Total Face Brush, just gonna blend it all together. So because this is a summery look and we do want it to look natural, I'm just gonna accentuate my natural freckles. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Kat Von D Signature Brow Pencil again. I'm gonna go ahead and add some blush. I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. blush and I'm gonna take an e.l.f. Beauty Blender and just go ahead and just grab a little bit of the product like so and just kind of dab it on the center part of my face. This blush is very subtle, so you wanna be careful not to go on too heavy with it initially. It's really hard to take away blush, but it's so easy to layer blush, so seriously, just spend the time layering it instead of just letting it on heavy in the beginning. So as you can see, it just gives a nice little sun-kissed look. And to top it off, I'm just gonna take the Glossier Halo Scope in Moonstone and just highlight the high points of the cheeks and my nose. And just blend it out with my fingers like so. It gives a nice natural dewy effect. Alright, and that guys, this is the completed look. It's a nice natural bronzed, healthy, sun-kissed, glowy summer look. I don't know why I think adding adjectives to everything makes it better. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, go ahead and follow me over here on Instagram, and I'll be back with more content shortly. Peace.